bearing. Azimuth is the angle formed between a reference direction north and a line from the observer to a point of interest. It is the angle between 0 degrees and 360 degrees measured clockwise from north. So this is the figure of the azimuth. From 0 degrees, clockwise direction, up to 360 degrees. Bearing. It is an angle measured from the vertical line north-south to horizontal line west-east. It is an acute angle that measures less than 90 degrees within a quadrant defined by the cardinal direction. This is the figure of the bearing. So, is the vertical line which is north to the south and horizontal line west-east. Converting from azimuth to bearing. So, if we have azimuth 0 degrees to 90 degrees, the bearing is none. We just only copy the azimuth value. Then, 90 degrees to 180 degrees, our bearing is equal to 180 degrees minus azimuth. Then, if we have azimuth 180 degrees to 270 degrees, the bearing is equal to azimuth minus 180 degrees. Then, if our azimuth is 270 degrees to 360 degrees, the bearing is the result of 360 degrees minus the azimuth. Here are the examples. So we have our azimuth is 50 degrees. Calculation, copy the azimuth value. So our bearing is north 50 degrees east. This will be azimuth value 50 degrees. So here. So from north to east. So here. Here is our 50 degrees. That is the figure of 50 degrees bearing. North to east. Then 145 degrees calculation. The formula will be used is 180 degrees minus azimuth. So we have 180 degrees minus 145 degrees is equal to 35 degrees. So our bearing is from south 35 degrees east. So our 145 degrees in the azimuth, since it is clockwise, so here from 0, 90, 180, and 270. So our 145 degrees is here in fourth quadrant. So So, 180 minus 145 degrees is equal to 35 degrees. So, we have since it is clockwise, so here is our 145 degrees, 180 and 270. So this is our azimuth, our 145 degrees. So 180 minus 145 degrees is equal to 35. So our bearing is here, the 35 degrees. So from south to east, that is our bearing. So we have south 35 degrees, east. Here. So 225 degrees. The calculation, the formula will be used is azimuth minus 180 degrees. So we just substitute the value of the azimuth. So we have 225 degrees minus 180 degrees is equal to 145 is equal to 45 degrees. So here 225 degrees is belongs here. So this is the azimuth value, which is 225 degrees. This is our bearing, which is 225 degrees minus 180 degrees. The result is 45 degrees. So, from south here to west. So, it will be S 45 degrees west. That is our bearing. Here. So 354 degrees. So the calculation will be used as 360 degrees minus azimuth. So we just substitute the value of azimuth, which is 354. So we have 360 degrees minus 354 degrees is equal to 6 degrees. So the 364 is belongs here. This is our 354 degrees. So the formula is 360 degrees minus 354. 360 is here. So the result is 6, which is from north to west, 6 degrees. So it will be north 6 degrees west.